When humans try to change or do things from the natural way Allah has created us, it leads to problems. High heels and the harmful effects to the body. Recent research suggests that wearing high heels causes a huge list of problems. When standing without any footwear or wearing flat shoes, both the heel and toes rest flat on the floor. At this state, the body weight is supported by the arch of the foot and is distributed equally between the forefoot and hindfoot. But when standing on high heels, the body's center of gravity shifts forward. This affects the appropriate standing posture as the body attempts to make a series of adjustments. A 1-inch heel is enough to tilt the body forward by about 10 degrees. So in order to gain balance, your body will make postural adjustments from the toes all the way up to the spine. Many doctors and therapists evaluated that high heel shoes cause an increase in the lordotic curve of the lumbar spine, and that the increased lumbar lordosis is the main cause of the pain. The human spine possesses 4 curves known as the cervical, thoracic, lumbar and sacral curves. One of the main functions of the curves is to act as a shock absorber during walking or running and reduce the stress of the vertebrae. With the negative changes of the curvature, an increased shock or stress on the spine, having lower back pain, spine or nerves problems is fairly common. One of the common problems is foraminal stenosis, which is the spinal nerve condition that occurs when anatomical abnormalities block or reduces spaces in one or more foramina. Sciatica is also another problem that is associated with compression of the sciatic nerves, which radiates through the buttocks and down to the legs. Statistics collected in the US show that more than 20,000 women visited the hospital or podiatrist due to the falls or sprained ankles alone, and that the high heels are one of the biggest factors leading to foot problems in women, with up to a third suffering permanent problems as a result of prolonged wear. Osteopathic physicians explain the common medical problems associated with prolonged high heel wear. High heels. Wearing high heels and continually bending your toes into an unnatural posture can cause a range of ailments, from ingrown toenails to irreversible damage to leg tendons. Additionally, cramming your toes into a narrow toe box can cause nerve damage and bunions. Wearing high heels can shorten the muscles in your calves and in your back, leading to pain and muscle spasms. Anytime you wear shoes that restricts the natural shape of your foot, you're at risk for experiencing pain. Many women suffer a shortening of the Achilles tendon because once the high heel is pointed upwards, it tightens up in less than 6 months. This can cause measurable changes to the length of the tendon and muscles. Gait. When walking, your foot is in a far more fixed downward position, also known as plantar flexed. Therefore, you are not able to push off the ground with as much force. This causes your hip flexor muscles in your legs to work harder to move and pull your body forward. Your knees also stay more bent, flexed and forward, causing the knee muscles to work harder. Hips. The hip flexor muscles are located on the upper front part of your thighs. They are forced to work much harder and longer to help you walk because your feet are held in a downward position, the plantar flexed, and have reduced power to move your body forward. If your hip flexor muscles are chronically overused, the muscles can shorten and a contracture can occur. If the contracture occurs, this could lead to flattening of the lumbar, the lower back of the spine. Knees. The knees stay flexed and the tibia turns inward when wearing high heels. This position puts a compressive force on the inside of the knee, also known as the medial, a common site of osteoarthritis. High heels increase the distance from the floor to the knees and can result in increased knee torque, which can also lead to osteoarthritis. Ankles. High heels limit the motion and power of the ankle joints. The calf muscles are shortened because of the heel height. The shorter muscles cause them to lose power when trying to push the foot off the ground. The position of this ankle may cause a shortening, a contraction of the Achilles tendon. This can increase the pull of the Achilles tendon, where it attaches on the back of your heel bone, and can cause a condition called insertional Achilles tendonitis. The feet. With the foot in a downward position, there is a significant increase in the pressure on the bottom, the plantar of the forefoot. The pressure increases as the height of the shoe heel increases. Wearing a 3¼ inch heel increases the pressure on the bottom of the forefoot by 76%. The increased pressure can lead to pain or foot deformities such as hapatoes, bunions, bunionettes, which are also known as Taylor's bunions, and neuromas. The downward foot position, the plantar flexion, also causes the foot to become more supinated, meaning turned to the outside. This change in foot position changes the line of pull of the Achilles tendon and may cause a condition called Haglund's deformity. Skin and toes. The narrow pointed toe box that is often found in high heel shoes also also causes damage such as corns, calluses and blisters. Chronic overuse injuries. Pressure on the forefoot besides high heels shifted the body weight away from the heel to the balls of the foot. This causes a 90% redistribution of the body weight to be supported by the metatarsal heads at the forefoot. This can cause chronic overuse injuries such as thickening around the nerves leading to pain. Otherwise, bony outgrowths such as bunions will develop. Till today, it is finally accepted that shoe heels plays a major factor which contributes to degenerative arthritis in the knee. This means that the higher the heel, the greater the impact is on the knee and other joints. Taking into consideration that high heels alter the weight distribution on the knee joints, it explains why a disproportionate number of women suffer from arthritis. In the knee, especially osteoarthritis, are compared to men.